Welcome back with another banger. It's the React Files. Hope you're having a good night. If you haven't already, please take a second
just to smash that like, subscribe, ring that notification bell,
just to make sure the algorithm knows what's up. So let's get straight to it.
People just got stuck on the Oxford in Portland, Oregon. They're still there in their chair 30 minutes after the incident.
That took me a second to realize what I was looking at. Once I realized it, it's like, oh, I would never want to be in that position. Apparently, they was advised to hang in there and to not let anything go to their head. Wow.
No matter how hard you try, you will never be able to visit this place. It is completely illegal for you to visit any of these places, but the last one, trust me, you don't want to. First of all, there is a secret room behind Mount Rushmore. I bet you didn't know that. Carved into the stone at the top of this mountain is just one of the weirdest things out there. The room is completely sealed off with a giant cinder block. There is no physical way you could ever get into it, and if you did, you would be doomed. Inside apparently is the literal first ever documents from America containing lots of secrets, so yeah. This is a Svalbard Global Seed Vault, which is pretty nuts as well. Basically containing millions and millions of seeds so that if the worst happens, we can basically replant crops all around the world. Snake Island in Brazil. If you're scared of snakes, don't go here. This place has thousands, potentially even hundreds of thousands of snakes, but not just individual snakes, thousands of breeds of snake, containing the most venomous snakes on the entire planet. If you go here, you are probably going to get bitten within the first 10 seconds. And I hate to break it to you, but there ain't a hospital nearby, so sayonara.
Ain't no hospital possibly getting bit first 10 seconds in? Nah, I ain't going. That's crazy.
If you have not heard about everything that's on a recall right now, you're gonna want to watch this video because I'm gonna tell you everything that's under a recall in 60 seconds. So starting off strong, the FDA has issued a recall update for the cheese products at the highest risk level. So this extension is including nearly 2 million pounds of grande cheese, and here's all the products if you want to pause and read. They're saying that these cheese products were distributed to all these states if you want to look at that too. And then the FDA and the CDC are continuing to investigate the salmonella outbreak that's likely tied to cucumbers. They're saying that these recalled cucumbers were grown in Florida and shipped to 14 states between May the 17th and the 21st. Then here's the current map of the salmonella outbreak that's linked to cucumbers by the state. The FDA has also issued a sunscreen recall that has prompted a nationwide warning. This recall is based off of the skincare company called Suntegrity. And basically it's like a sunscreen foundation, and these are all the shades that are recalled. There's also nearly 30,000 pounds of cookie dough that's under a recall. They're saying that these products were sold at Costco, Sam's Club, and Panera, and a few others. And then they were shipped to all of these states if you want to pause and read. And these are the products that are under a recall for this one. I give you these news roundups every day, so make sure you add me and come back to me tomorrow.
Shout outs to Nick Jackson. That was a lot of cheese being called back. But dang, cucumbers? I would have never imagined.
So as everywhere else on the planet is experiencing a heat wave, France just experienced a hell rainstorm, y'all. Look at this, y'all. This is nothing but hell. Look, you can see the little ice pieces over here, y'all. Check this out. And this caused massive amounts of flooding. Look at this, y'all. This literally looks like a laundromat, y'all. Like, it looks like a laundromat. Look at all those suds on the floor. What? And in different parts of the country, it was flooding really, really bad, y'all. Like, look at this. Look how powerful that water is. Sweep that man off his foot. Look at this, bro. And it is still pouring rain, y'all. Look, if you look at the water, look at all that. Look at that, y'all. What is going on? So I guess around this time of year, people need to head to France because it looks like they're the only place in the world that's receiving rain. They're the only place that is receiving rain. So much of it that is flooding. And it's got hell with it, y'all. This is intense. This is crazy. And like I keep telling y'all, the age of Aquarius is showing out. 2024. Let's get this shift. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I'm only raising awareness to interesting situations during these interesting times. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this, y'all. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. We're in this shift and we're getting it. Peace in.
Shout outs to Europe. I think the scariest scenario in that one was being in that tunnel and watching all that water just start to flow through and had to alter the traffic. Nah, man. It's time to get out of there. Just honking the horn. Yo, let's go.
We are not in 2024. The moon creates the month. This is why we call it a month, because the moon does 28-day cycles. 364 divided by 28 is 13. Where is the missing month? We don't even know what month or year we are truly in, people. This is crazy. They did this to keep us out of sync with the monthly cycles within our body, because the moon governs water. This is why the tides of the ocean follow the moon. So the moon also governs the liquids within your body. This is why females get a menstrual cycle. We all have a special fluid produced by the upper brain which falls down our spine every month. They don't want us raising this fluid back to the brain to activate 100% of our brains so that we function on a higher capacity. This is what the Bible means by unless you are born again, you cannot see the kingdom of God.
Shout out to Revival of Wisdom. Some good knowledge right there. A lot of us know, according to the Ethiopian calendar, there's 13 months. But according to their calendar, it's 2016.
Oh my God. I'm about to curse them the out. No, leave them. Leave them? Are you crazy? They're coming from school. They know better. Get your mother down. I'm not. Get your down. Oh, right. That's right. Get your down. This bad little mother.
Shout outs to New York. Shout outs to that woman right there doing the right thing. Yeah, let that boy know, man. Get your butt down before he get hurt and stop the whole subway system and jam people up. Can't get where they got to go.
Now, when I tell you the planet is going through a shift, y'all, the planet is shifting. You cannot tell me this is something that you come across every single day. This is a piebald shark, a lemon shark. Look at this, y'all. Do you see it? It's a they're calling it a piebald shark. Look at this, black and white, huh? I'm telling y'all, ever since the solar eclipse, y'all, things have taken an extreme shift on the planet, and the animals are showing it, y'all. The animals are showing it. All these white animals, these albino animals, these piebald animals, right? And then you see what's going on with nature, all the cataclysms that's going on in the world, and like I said, it's only going to intensify. What if this is a normal occurrence, y'all, and before we enter a new age, all these type of changes start happening to the animals? Because again, animals connected to nature, and they're the first one that's going to show us what's happening to this earth, what's happening to this world. And not just all these animals changing underneath the sunlight, because that's what the sunlight is doing. It's changing all of us. It's changing our DNA. And animals are connected to nature. They are the first ones to show us the signs, these changes. And I truly believe this is what's happening. We're entering a new age, new sun, and new frequencies, new vibrations. And this is what's happening to the planet, y'all. Let me know what you guys think about this video. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during this interesting time. Have you guys ever seen a piebald shark? I don't think too many of you guys have, y'all. And just to let you know, it was caught and released. Just to let you guys know, it was caught and released. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. We're in this shift, y'all. Let's get it. Peace in.
Yeah, that was extremely rare. Never seen anything like it. My only qualm is my man looked like he almost lost a toe. Barefoot. You fishing for sharks, you better have you some boots on or something for some steel toes.
Hey friends, Jordan here down at the beach on 38 where I live, and just wanted to address some of these wild conspiracy theories and comments on my last video where I flew my drone out and I was just looking at the sharks, following them around like I do sometimes. And this happened on the heels of the very bad shark attack that we had here. So I went and looked, the video has like 1 million views, and I was looking at some of the comments, and people were just like losing their mind and arguing and everything. So like, all right, let's talk about this, okay? So if you don't know, I'm on a place called 30A, beautiful beaches here in Florida. We're in the Gulf and the Panhandle up north. And the other day there was a very bad day where it looked like one shark, probably, it might have been two, but one shark probably mauled 3 different people. One 45-year-old woman's in critical condition, and this poor 15-year-old girl named Lulu lost her arm and leg, or hand and leg. Very, very bad, very tragic. And then another girl got bit too, but she'll be okay, it seems. So that's extremely rare. So everybody has an opinion on why the sharks are attacking people. So I think the important thing to do is let's look at the facts and let's ask the experts, all right? So the theories that are going around are just wild. People talking about sun simulator, that sun in the sky is not real, it's a simulator, and that it's throwing everything off, and the magnetic pole flip and all this stuff. And hey, I love a good conspiracy theory, but there's zero evidence that any of that has anything to do with this. I've heard people talk about microplastics in the water and it's pissing the sharks off, and they're, you know, Mother Gaia is telling them to come attack us and stuff like that. Just wild. I've seen people talk about we've overfished all the fish out of the ocean, so the sharks don't have any food, so now they're eating us. It makes no sense at all. I've seen, you know, people talking about, okay, the water temperature is a little bit higher than normal, so that's driving them inland. Well, they show all these maps of the water temperature being like in the 90s and record heat and all that. That's down in South Florida, around Miami and stuff. We're way up north. It was 81.5 in the water today. Felt amazing. It was actually kind of cool this morning. So our water's right where it should be. If you ask a charter fisherman, they'll say the fish are the same they've always been. What they say it is. Oh yeah, then also the orcas. Evidently there was a pod of orcas that was filmed 75 miles off of the coast of Destin. They asked the director of shark research in Florida if that had anything to do with these attacks, and he said absolutely not. So the guy who probably knows more about sharks than anybody in the state said that orcas had nothing to do with this attack, okay? So let's trust him. Don't trust me. Now, as far as like what the problem is, okay, when you ask the actual charter fishermen here, I got a good friend that has a charter fisher boat, Stelluna, his name's Judah, and he said that the shark population right now is extremely large, that they put a ban on harvesting, and that it's out of balance. There's too many sharks here, and then it's also migration season and it's mating season, so they get extra aggressive when they're mating, and when there's migration season they get closer to shore. So that's all it is. We have too many sharks here, and then it's June, so there's a crap ton of people here. It's Florida in June, so there's a lot of people at the beach, and when you have a lot of people in the water at one time and you have an overabundance of sharks at the same time, there's problems. I mean, sharks are aggressive, especially the sharks we have here, bull sharks and tiger sharks especially, but mainly these bull sharks are very aggressive. Judah was saying that there was one that was attacking his charter boat the other day, and it was biting the side of it, and he could hear it biting through the fiberglass. It was attacking his boat. So they also say whenever they do fish and they pull up a shark, that a lot of times they have shark bites on the sharks themselves because they get real aggressive when they're mating. So the sharks are just kind of, right now they're very feisty. They're mating, they're migrating, there's a whole bunch of them, and you know, they're territorial, they're fighting over fish, they're fighting over everything, and you know, they're sharks. You know what I mean? So they're not exactly known for their docile behavior. So according to the experts, it had nothing to do with the orcas. It doesn't have anything to do with the water temperature. It doesn't have anything to do with the fact that there's greed on 30A and the bad vibes went to the ocean. Gaia isn't sending the sharks to kill humans. It's none of that stuff, man. It is the fact that we put a ban on harvesting, so there's too many sharks. These lifelong fishermen here said that this is the most sharks they've ever seen in their life. So people talk about the declining shark population in the world. Well, not here. We have more sharks than ever before. This guy said he's been fishing 45 years and he's never seen this many sharks ever. So there's more sharks here than ever before, and right now it's mating season, it's migration season, so you have a lot of sharks. They're very aggressive right now, and then it's June, so the water's just full of people. It sounds like a bad recipe to me, but don't be like spinning up all these wild conspiracy theories, because this is just nature, man. This is just nature. Sometimes this shit happens. It's sad. my heart goes out to the victims, because that is very, very rare. They're just enjoying their day down here at the beach like we all do. And but you know, you have to respect the ocean. You have to know that when you go in there, you're rolling the dice. I mean, this their world. You know, humans have been around for 150,000 years. These sharks have been there for, you know, millions and millions, hundreds of millions of years. These are basically dinosaurs. So it's their world, you know. So just respect it when you're in that water. They've always been here. They'll always be here. It's not weird at all. The attacks are rare, but it sounds like it's just because we have way too many sharks right now, and probably way too many people in the water. So anyways, that's my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think. Have a beautiful day. Peace.
Great answer, other than Mr. Leviathan. Shout outs to I'm Alive and Kicking. Great answer, for real. Sharks are truly aggressive when it comes to me. Like, if you see their faces, they be chewing each other up. And I would say a lot more people are at the beaches. It's crazy how close they are to the shore. Our prayers are with the victims, and we ask that everybody stay safe.
Did you guys see what happened to the Jersey Shore? And I need someone to verify this. So apparently this is what the Jersey Shore used to look like. And now this is what the Jersey Shore is looking like, y'all. Man, we've been telling y'all there's a change happening, y'all, and it's happening so fast. Check this out.
This is the Jersey Shore. This is how the Jersey Shore has always looked. The water has always been murky and dark and just not very inviting. Every time I've gone to the Jersey Shore, this is the water that we've gotten, or this is what we've seen. So when the fuck did the Jersey Shore turn into this? Crystal clear Caribbean style water. I have never seen the Jersey Shore look like this, ever. I mean, it's like we literally just came to the Caribbeans, but no. This is the Jersey Shore. You cannot convince me that something isn't off when literally the water has completely changed on an entire coastline in a year's time. Something is up. There is something happening. I don't know what, but for the good God, this is not normal.
There will be signs everywhere, you guys. And again, they have been telling us to watch the waters, right? Especially with the animals acting out of the ordinary. Interestingly enough, I went to the beach the other day and the water was warm at first, right? And then I noticed that the water was not as salty as it was anymore. Has anybody else experienced this? When I told you I was taken aback by this, y'all, I was like, hold on. This water is not as salty as it used to be. Because remember, salt melts ice, right? And then all the ice has been melting all over the earth, right? So could this be the reason why the water is not as salty anymore? There's a great change happening on our planet, y'all, and it's happening extremely fast. But let me know what you guys think about this video. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during these interesting times. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Keep up with me on my other accounts, especially on my YouTube, where I go deeper on an esoteric level at these topics at hand. I've been telling y'all we begin this shift, and we're in it. So let's get it. Peace in.
Shout outs to Conscious Juice. Yeah, man, I know that water is usually dirty as hell. According to a resident out there who's a marine biologist, is saying that the heat is killing off the bacteria that makes it that dark, thus giving us that Caribbean look, which we've seen in the video. Hey, at the end of the day, I feel it's a good change. The water's not as salty and dirty. Shoot, I'll take it.
This is everything that happened on the news today, but it's going to be simplified in 60 seconds. Scientists believe mysterious objects found in the Milky Way could be alien megastructures. Okay. Basically, they're saying that they're looking for Dyson spheres by using historical data from telescopes that pick up infrared signatures. If you don't know what a Dyson sphere is, it's a hypothetical giant structure that surrounds a star and can capture its solar output, so aliens using it for energy. What they were doing is looking for infrared heat that is near stars that could not be explained in any other way, and they found 7 of them, so I'll keep you updated on that. Once in a lifetime nova explosion may create a new star in the sky tonight. Basically, they're saying that this can happen from any point right now all the way up until September, so if you want a reminder, just make sure you add me because I'm going to be filming this and I'll go live. Scientists have discovered that one of the biggest countries in the world is splitting in two. Basically, there was a new study that was done and it showed that India might be literally pulling apart, so that's cool. The tallest skyscraper in the US has just been officially approved for unlimited height, and this is in Oklahoma City, so let's see what they build. I give you these news roundups every day, so make sure you add me and come back to me tomorrow.
Oklahoma City about to get the world's tallest skyscraper with unlimited height. I wonder how high they decide to build.
If you're a guy between 18 and 26, you have got to listen to this. Let me start by saying, y'all know that I don't make back-to-back posts on social media, so obviously it's something important. If you've already read what's behind me, then yes, that's correct. House passes defense bill automatically registering men 18 to 26 for a draft. They put it in the annual defense spending bill because they knew it would be passed that way. The same thing they did with the TikTok ban. The way our Congress moves is very, very, very shady. You can see that right here. Pause if you want to read it. And they say while it hasn't been invoked in half a century, it's mandatory for all U.S. citizens to register for a selective service, also known as military draft, when they turn 18. Failure to register is a classified felony and comes with a host of legal challenges. This is very, very, very problematic with what's happening in the world right now. So this has not passed the Senate yet, but I guarantee you it will, meaning if you are between the ages of 18 and 26, you have to register for a selective draft. By law. The articles say that there's a federal database that has everybody in it already. Good luck.
You alright, man? Like, damn, dude. Like, what happened was I was trying to back up. I seen damn thing on top of the truck. And I'm like, oh.
Talk about having an angel with you and a miracle. Now that was a collision.
I want to talk to you about aliens.
Yeah.
UFOs, UAPs.
I know.
The disclosure we've seen in Congress recently. It's confusing and upsetting a lot of Americans because there's something happening. There are unidentified aerial phenomena in the sky. We don't know what they are. Do you?
People that are very smart and very solid have said they believe there is something out there. And, it makes sense that there could be. I've never been convinced, even despite that. I just, for some reason, it's not my thing. And I talk to people that have said that they've, it was a sighting. And it's very believable. It's very possible that there is something. And why wouldn't there be? You take a look at the universe and you see all of the different planets and you see this, look, here we are on one relatively small planet. Why wouldn't there be on a planet that's, 400 times the size? Why wouldn't there be somebody? Yeah. It's certainly believable to me. Well, they gave me the option. They said, would you do it? And they didn't want to do it. He didn't want to do it. So they gave me everything, fake tapper and lots of other people that were were involved. On CNN, they wanted it to be seated, which I didn't like. I said we should stand, and I think we won that point. But I would have agreed to whatever I had to agree to because they didn't want to do it. They thought that I wouldn't do it because it's CNN, but I've done plenty of CNN. I did a town hall not so long ago with CNN that worked out well. But I think they'll be fair. I think they're going to try and be fair. I mean, as fair as they can be.
That sentiment that CNN might be fair to you,
they might be,
is a bit of a departure
I'd
from
say
your
a good
normal
10% chance
from your normal hardline stance. Do you think that you're starting to come around or soften your views on some of the networks that you may have not gotten along with in the past?
No, they're fake news.
Yeah, fake news.
No, they're so bad. I had a speech rewritten by AI out there. One of the top people. He said, "Oh, you're going to make a speech?" Yeah. He goes, click, click, click. And like 15 seconds later, he shows me my speech.
That's crazy.
Written.
That's crazy.
So beautifully. I said, I'm going to use this sucker. I'm going to use, I've never seen anything like it.
And that's a wrap. Hope you enjoyed tonight's rabbit hole. If you haven't already, please take a second
Just to smash that like, subscribe, ring that notification bell.
Just to make sure algorithm know what's up. So what we gonna do, y'all? That's right. Run these numbers up. Thanks again. Until next time.